another Discovery edition of The Final Cut is here. How you doing, folks? Yeah, they got a lot of stuff coming out. Obviously, we're heading into the holiday season, but we're also hitting anniversaries of a lot of classic films. And one classic film that really gets an interesting treatment is the North by Northwest Ultra HD 4K release that is finally coming out this week. And this Hitchcock classic, man, did they clean it up well. It's sharp. I love this film. We covered it on the Spoiler Room a few years ago when we were covering Hitchcock films. And so getting to watch it again, it is so gorgeous. You can appreciate so much that might be worth picking up again. But what about this physical releases, those special features? Well, as always, we're going to get up close and personal with those. So let's take a look, shall we, at the 4K Ultra HD release of North by Northwest. So here we are. We've got a wonderful artwork here that they did where they combined that classic scene of Cary Grant getting chased by a plane along with Mount Rushmore in the back. And if you've seen the film, you know the significance of all of that. And I think that's just awesome. It's got a nice reflective circle on there as well, which is great. Kind of a little bit of hidden in there, giving it just a little extra character. And yeah, it's a really cool artwork in here for this slipcover. And then the spine, you've got that wonderful font for North by Northwest on here, red against the gray. And then on the back, some wonderful production stills from this older film that, yeah, with the 4K Ultra HD looks like it nearly was shot yesterday. Now, it does show some of the effects and you can see some of the things they were doing, but when you realize the year that this was made in and what they were trying to do, you can really appreciate what they were doing. Even though with that 4K Ultra HD, things are a little bit more evident, which you do get with some of these transfers. But as far as the disc itself goes, if we go inside, yeah, not much different here with this, although the front cover is not reflective with the circle. They just painted it with the gray circles. So, you know, but you got the slip cover, and if you like slip covers like I do, you got it there at least. And then you got some wonderful artwork again on this disc. The North by Northwest etching on there with Mount Rushmore and the font. Dig that. It's not just a solid color, so mad props there for putting some art on the disc. And yes, we've got 2 years to redeem our digital code. But what about all these special features? Do they have a lot of them for this classic film? Well, let's take a look, shall we? North by Northwest. They first have a cinematography, score, and the art of the edit. 23 minutes this one is, and they talk about the 3 essential components besides Hitchcock's directing of cinematography, the score, and the editing, how Hitchcock got his crew together, how he held on to them. They made a number of films with him, and all bangers for sure. But definitely interesting here to see them talk about how they went about making some of the scenes. And then Destination Hitchcock, the making of North by Northwest, dives even deeper into what they did. And what I love is there's no duplicates here. There's no duplicate interview or anything between these two. It's really putting them together. You really get a great behind the scenes and making of information about this classic that just, you know, if you're a cinephile and love that stuff, you're just going to eat it up. And then the master's touch, Hitchcock's signature style, a 57-minute documentary looking at Hitchcock's not only North by Northwest, but his entire filmography, his style, describing what went into films, his approach, his philosophy, all of that is so worth it. So worth it. So we're already up to 2 hours worth of extras, but that's not all. North by Northwest, one for the ages, a 25-minute featurette that's got directors talking about North by Northwest, what they love about it and such. And yeah, it's just so interesting, and so happy that they put all these extra features on here. And then we get the classic A Guided Tour with Alfred Hitchcock, which is only about 3 minutes 26 seconds, but it's the original quote-unquote trailer or promo that they did for it. Similar to what they would do with Psycho, here Alfred Hitchcock gives a little tour of some of the locations and things that are involved in North by Northwest. So then you also get your normal audio features and that, and a wonderful transfer. So as you can tell, I'm just very excited to have this in the collection now. And if you've got anyone who's a Hitchcock fan, or if you're a fan of this film or Hitchcock, you will want to pick it up for all of these extras that they have on this release. It makes it worth it alone. And also getting that high quality transfer that is known with 4K Ultra HD. So thank you so much. If you do pick this up, love to hear your thoughts on this release. Like, subscribe, bells and whistles and all that here. I thank you for your support. Till next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.